The boom in the boot, how Italian tennis continues to rise. As the Italian Open begins in Rome, native son Jannik Sinner is being welcomed back like a king returning from exile, specifically, a controversial 3-month suspension for an unintentional doping violation. However, Emperor might be a better, if more fanciful, description of Sinner's role in his sport. Sinner, the top-ranked player in the world, leads a small army of compatriots that now hold sway not only within the borders of Italy, but throughout tennis. The Roman Empire lasted for roughly 1,200 years, so the bar is set high, but the evolution of Italian tennis has been stunning. One honor and one prize after another has been claimed by gli azzurri. At the start of the millennia, the venerated Italian Open, an ATP/WTA 1000 event, was a financially unstable, disorganized mess, even as sister masters events in other nations flourished. General disinterest in the late 1990s caused Italy to lose some 7 ATP tournaments that were never replaced. It had just one official WTA event, in Palermo. This year, in addition to its flagship national championship, Italy will host the prestigious season-ending ATP Finals, in Turin, the Davis Cup Finals, in Bologna, and scores of lesser but sanctioned tournaments for men and women. It recently hosted the next-gen ATP Finals, in Milan. The capstone to this boom in the boot was set in place in early December last year, when the ITF awarded Italy the Davis Cup Finals for 3 years beginning this November, and why not? Italy has won the reformatted event each of the last 2 years. Meanwhile, traditional tennis powers, including the US, France, and Australia, have been unable to produce a male Grand Slam singles champion over the last few decades, or engineers the kind of upsurge in enthusiasm and growth experienced in Italy. Italy currently has 7 men in the ATP Top 50, 1 fewer than the US, which has nearly 5 times as many people, and a 2-time 2024 Grand Slam finalist in the WTA No. 5 Jasmine Paolini. If you asked me 25 years ago if this would be the situation, I would have said, no, it is impossible. Ubaldo Scanagata, the dean of Italian tennis journalists and founder of the popular Ubatennis website, told me recently. Adriano Panatta won the French Championship, 1976, the first year I went to Roland Garros. I thought we would have won a lot more. Instead, we didn't win anything until Francesca Schiavone won the French Open, in 2010. Scanagata and a core of knowledgeable colleagues, including the recently deceased Rino Tomasi and Johnny Clerici, were patient, give them that. Now 75 years old, Scanagata is a spicy, free-speaking reporter who has earned a measure of notoriety for his press room interactions with top players. He has covered, in person, 51 consecutive Wimbledons, 50 Roland Garros, and a grand total of about 180 majors. His ship has finally come in, and he's an expert on how and why that happened. You can pick in.